Midwest Driz in the building. First of all, I like to thank God. Second of all, I like to thank my whole Black Compass family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? And one other thing I like to say, any artists out there that want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the media being all in your battles, all on your records, dancing, come to Black Compass.
Yo, Black Compass Media. We here with Brooklyn's own Cortez in the building. What's up, money?
Gang, what's poppin'?
Not much, man. It's a pleasure to have you on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. We've been wanting to get Cortez up here for a minute, man. You know, we rock with Tez heavy. Definitely rock with Tez heavy, man.
What's up?
Man, let's get into it, man. First, I want to get into the music, man. What you got cooking up for 2019 musically?
Today I just dropped another freestyle for the Tez Tuesdays. You know, make sure if you're not tuned in, that campaign is going crazy right now, Tez Tuesdays. Yep. Basically what I just been doing is, you know, on New Year's I dropped the Get Rich video. And just been putting out the Protect Your Neck freestyle last week with the video. You know, this week we dropped the Message, the Nas freestyle that I did at Lord Sears.
You smoked that. You killed that shit.
Basically what I'm trying to do is just stay so consistent and just be in everyone's faces from the media. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As in just content. 2019, my focus, content. Strictly. You know what I'm saying?
Are we gonna get any videos up out of you? Any music videos?
Yeah. A lot more videos. You know, this is the only one that I dropped that didn't have a video. And it actually has one, but we didn't get the footage back yet from Shade 45. So, you know, but everything we've been releasing is video content. And, you know, I think nowadays that's what people want. They want the visuals and the audio.
Yeah.
You know, it's just better. So, you know, I'm just trying to feed the masses.
Do you feel like at this point, in terms of acceptance from outside of the battle rap community, because, you know, we rock with y'all heavy in that community, but just as a whole, do you think that notion of, you know, the battle rappers don't make good music? I think that notion is out. I mean, Surf's music is doing great. Verb music did great. You make great music. And it seems like people are really more accepting and more receptive to your music. What do you think about that?
Oh, no, I definitely think so. And I think that's just us really realizing that we're brands now. We're not battle rappers. We are brands. You understand? So it's like, like we're brands. So now our fans, we need to just feed them constant content. You know what I mean? To the point where it's like, especially in today's day and age, you have to be in these people's faces. Like shit gets thrown at you every day. A new freestyle, a new blog, a new viral thing, whatever. So you have to constantly be in the people's faces, be in the people's mouths, be in the public eye, you know? And that's why I think we've broken out that shell.
Right. How do you feel like your music has more so developed from have you grown as a lyricist? Is your production style a little bit different? How have you grown as an artist individually over the years?
I feel like me as an artist is like I'm at the best where I've been. You know what I mean? Like maybe like the last 2 years, like I've really honed in on my skills as an artist, my delivery, my beat selection, everything. You know, just my pen overall. Like, you know, when you're making music, it's not just about being lyrical or being super bar heavy. Like, nah, like you got to be able to relate and make the consumer or the listener really understand what you're saying and paint that picture. And I feel like where I'm at right now musically, not a lot of people could fuck with me, battle rappers or just in general. You know, really just in general. And I think the responses have been that same way. You know, like I'm slowly but steadily really growing a solid fan base musically.
Right.
And that's my real passion, you know, believe it or not. That's always been my first love. So it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely, man. And for a lot of y'all out there listening, man, we not just up here talking. You know what I'm saying? This is a real artist. He done battled and went and had a show the same day. Tez done touched, you know, South by Southwest, all that. You know what I'm saying? Let him know, man.
Yeah. I've worked with a lot of people, you know, before they before they blew up. All these people that a lot of y'all are in tune with now, I've worked with,
Mm-hmm.
and this next project that I'm gearing up for after the Tez Tuesdays campaign, you're gonna see a lot of features
Right.
with a lot of artists that people will be surprised I've worked with. The Method Man was just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more after that. So, like I say, man, like I'm just blessed to be able to keep working and blessed enough to give people the content. And like I say, man, 2019 is all about that.
Yeah, man. Now for the Tez, for the youngins out there that's trying to do this music thing and this rap thing, you've been in this, you know what I'm saying, a decade plus. You know what I'm saying? You've been putting in your work. Through the ups and downs, how do you mentally stay afloat? Like even when things ain't necessarily going your way, you might be having you know what I'm saying, a bad day with the shit, or you might be going through a downtime. How do you just stick with it and you know what I mean, keep pushing through all that shit?
I think what I do is I honestly sit back and I have to say I'm doing what I love for a living.
Mm,
At the end of the day, I do what I love for a living. So there's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs. That's fine. But I'm still doing what I love for a living. And you can't be you can't be mad at that. There's a lot of people that gotta get up and do a 9 to 5 or a
yeah,
7 to 3 and they hate their job.
they hate that shit.
So like who am I to complain? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that ass. Like who am I to complain? The nerve. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. And I gotta just be able to accept that and just realize like, yeah, I'm having a bad day. But you know what? I could go pick up and go wherever the fuck I want and do whatever the fuck I want right now.
Right. Now you being, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn all day, BK in the building, man, we were Cortez. What do you think
Uh-huh.
about the state of New York in terms of obviously not the Jay-Z's and the Nas's, but the newer school, the up and coming, the rise of New York City. What do you think about the sound as a whole? What do you think about all that?
I feel like the sound has changed, but you know, the sound is always gonna change. It's always gonna evolve. I don't think dudes really want to hear a nigga with a 3XL champion hoodie and Timberlands with his sweats tucked in. You know what I'm saying? Rapping about like shit that happened in '89. Like these
Right.
little niggas out here ain't hearing that. They like, yo, boy, I don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I
Right.
mean? That ain't their reality. And you have
Mm-hmm.
to understand, like, whatever your demographic is that you're trying to compete to, you have to be able to relate.
Right.
If you want a bunch of 40-year-old niggas that that drink 40s on the corner, then make music for them niggas. But just make sure that you got enough of them niggas to support you. You know what I
Mm.
mean? You can't be sitting there and be mad that these niggas don't support you. You like, boy, them niggas is 40 years old. They drinking 40s. You feel me? Them niggas probably don't even know how to fucking use their iPhone or stream music. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas like, yo, boy, I want a mixtape. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Right.
them niggas is outdated, but that's because that's the demographic you're targeting. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to target these young niggas and these new niggas and this drill music and the Chef G's and the
Right.
Takashis and all that, well, then you got to be able to make music that appeals to that crowd.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like the disconnect is. But that's on that artist. You know what I mean? It ain't just about the music. You also have to make a conscious effort to connect to the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it ain't just about making music, nigga. You gotta
Right.
you gotta you gotta do what you gotta do.
Do you feel like it's like being a NY artist? Do you feel like it's hard to get support from NY? Because it seemed like for whatever reason, it seemed like New York, like the people in position, they kind of look elsewhere. Like they support like the South shit more than the homegrown shit, kind of to me. I don't know.
I don't even think it's that. I just think people are targeting the wrong crowds. Like I
Mm.
honestly think so. Like it ain't just about the bars anymore. Nobody,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest with you, only in battle rap niggas want to hear bars.
Right. Right. That's true.
Niggas don't be wanting to hear all these metaphors and shit on regular shit no more. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And you got to be able to realize that. And if you can't realize that, then you have a problem. You know what I mean? And it's sad, but it's true. It's dead ass true, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? These kids, they not trying to hear none of that shit, bro.
Mm. Now, man, me personally, you know what I'm saying? We rock with you on both sides. I've always liked for whatever reason, always liked the music more. I was a bigger Cortez fan as a musician and as a rapper on beats than I was necessarily as a acapella battler. You dope as an acapella battler. You don't kick some niggas ass now. Been in some wars. But I always felt like when I saw you in ciphers and on beats, you know what I'm saying? I remember the cipher. I don't know where you was. You was in the shit. You was like, you talking white girl? I can show you where that blonde be at. Take this party pack, one sniff, cardiac, like shit like that. When you be just rhyming, like that shit be the most fire shit to me.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That's a joint I did no talking with D Chambers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I spit that in the cipher. But it's true. Like I say, man, right now, like let's be honest. Like I've had a couple battles in 2017 that I was almost champion of the year. But in 2018, I didn't take that much battles. I took some battles, but I didn't take a lot. I took A Ward, Ryder, Old Red, had some good battles.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's crazy? The most important battle ended up being that beat battle.
That's what I was transitioning to because when I saw you do what you did in the beat battle, I wasn't surprised because I knew you was crazy on beat. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? So what was your feedback like from that, and what did you think about that whole situation?
Bro, that was the biggest feedback. That was the biggest feedback I had. That was that not only the biggest feedback I had, but like the biggest reaction. Kid Capri is over there spinning it on Shade 45.
Fire.
The actual lead, like they're sitting there and now they getting all these subscribers and people hitting them. So they're happy with the turnout of that battle. And then I'm happy because I brung them the subscribers. I brung them a lot of notoriety, and it to me it was like, okay, cool. Like this is dope. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it like motivated me to, you know what, man, let me get back on my music shit.
Yeah.
Let me do these Tez Tuesdays. Let me drop a project, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, man. I think man, that was I think you probably it was a couple dope performances, but you definitely had what was my favorite performance out of the beat battles I saw thus far. I mean, you went crazy. You went crazy in that. Is it a different writing process comparing for a beat battle than it is acapella battle?
To be honest with you, low key it is, right? But after I got such a reaction from the beat battle, I wrote my password rounds to a beat. And then it's crazy because a lot of people are like saying I 30 past.
You 30,
and I'm sitting here like, that's crazy. Maybe I just need to write to beats. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the structure or the delivery is just better when I have it on a beat, even if I spit it a cappella.
There's a portion in that battle where I sense I was like the rhyme. I think it was the rhyme pattern, the way you kind of structured it. I was like, maybe it kind of seemed like you was on a beat a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Is it the part where I'm like, sticks hit you when it hit livers, blood,
right there,
drip rivers.
Yes, that part right there.
Yo, it's crazy. You're like the third person that said that's how I knew, and I'm like, damn, like okay,
but that was fire though.
Yeah. And then it lined up the punch. You know what I mean? I'll make a mural out this nigga, a big L. Now you all get to see the big picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Maybe this is what I need to do. So, 10 years in this game and I'm still learning little things and adding little tricks to my bag. So, I'm like I said, man, I'm in a good space right now.
That's dope, man. That's good to hear. I wanted to ask you, do you feel like there's a stigma on, like, you being Puerto Rican as a rapper? Do you feel like there's some, like, people try to put you in a box a little bit?
What you said? Say that again, bro.
Like you being Puerto Rican, do you feel like people kind of try to put you as a box as a rapper and as a battler, kind of, because you're Puerto Rican?
I do. I feel like I face two different struggles, like a Puerto Rican being Spanish, he's trying to be black. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, it's like believability factor. When I know for a fact I do more shit than most of these dudes. Not glorifying anything, but I know I'm outside. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like I laugh at it because I sit there and be like, how can this one person be more credible than me? But I'm not a hater. But that it is a struggle. So it's like, boom, I got one X against me. He's a battle rapper. Then I got another X against me. He's Spanish. But I'm consistent, and I feel like musically on a beat, like lyrically, like I still feel like, yo, for me to have those two X's against me and I'm still able to be where I'm at, you gotta be talented.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just, and then it seemed like even in the battle world, the second there's an average, an okay Hispanic or Puerto Rican rapper, the first thing to be, oh, I want to see him versus Cortez. It's like you always got to do that. I think
That
that's
shit
kind
is
of
whack.
corny.
That shit is mad whack. You know what I mean? I had to do it with Jay Murder. I had to do it with Uno
Uno
Lavos. I had to do it with
Lavos, and he was
Jims.
no, if it, Uno Lavos was terrible. Like
But bro, you know what's crazy? That was the one day. Look, Uno Lavos was able to get URL to book that battle. That's how much people were saying
hmm,
he could beat him. Like that's insane to me.
right.
And then I killed him so bad URL ain't even put it out.
They ain't even put it out. So it's like I didn't even want to do this. Y'all damn near y'all bugged me to do this shit, and then I smoke them and y'all ain't put it out.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like that shit is crazy to me.
Hmm. Do you feel
You
like
know
you
what I mean?
was Do you feel like you was snubbed off the top 20 list?
This year, kind of. I feel like people really like. I don't feel like the A War battle. I don't feel like I lost that battle. I feel like it's a close battle, but I do feel like my whole Chris Benoit scheme at the end was the best shit of the battle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the old red battle, fine. People say I lost that, but that's a fire
That's
battle,
a fire
and and
battle, and you
and
would have
and I would
smoked.
have beat anybody else on that card that
That's a
night.
fact. That night with those 3 rounds, I said this on the show. Cortez beats anybody else on that card with those 3 rounds. But those three
You know,
rounds just it oh Red was just on he was ridiculous. You know what I'm
he was
saying?
ridiculous, and no shade on him, but bro, he was rapping 6 minute rounds. I'm sticking to 3:30, 4 minutes. You know, if we're both A1 and you're still rapping a whole extra 2 minutes than me, you're gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? But I didn't complain. I didn't do
Right.
nothing. You know what I mean? I feel like I beat Ryder. Okay, it's a cool battle, but it's still like I still won that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Didn't get a call, and then I do the beat battle, bananas, and
Stupid.
passwords,
Yeah.
bananas. Like you feel me? Like and you know what I mean? And I had a battle with Patron last year. This kid named Patron that I 32. So, I look at shit and I sit there and be like, man, niggas gotta start paying homage, man, or just giving it up. The year before I feel like I should have won, and a lot of people said if I would have beat Ice, I would have won champion of the year. You
Okay.
know,
Says you sound a little bit low for me.
I said a lot of people said I would have won. I should have just got champion of the year if I would have beat Ice.
I mean,
You know, so it's like,
I rock with Wolf, but I mean, he lost his last 2 champion defenses. I ain't even gonna hold you. His last 2,
yeah.
whatever though.
I don't think he beating Chilla either though.
You don't think he beating Chilla?
Nah, I don't think he beating Chilla.
Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I might edge Chilla in that. I might edge Chilla. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with Chilla because Chilla, low key, the last 2 years, Chilla been doing great. And people ain't really been talking about it, but he's been doing great.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Yeah. Now I wanted to ask you, is there any like up and comers in Brooklyn that you kind of like? You like their style in terms of the battle scene?
It's crazy. I was just speaking with a few people, and I wanted to know who the new up and comers are. I haven't really heard of anybody,
You
and
ever
that's
really?
why I'm like, damn. Like, do I need to go look for some talent or something? Haven't really heard of anybody.
Now I know people. Just because you're so knowledgeable, people always be like, "Man, Tez would be a great manager in this shit because he just know the ins and outs and all that." Would you ever manage some young talent?
Yeah, what I do is I have a league called Tears Over Tears, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I do with that league, I ain't throw an event last year, but I threw an event at the very beginning. And in 2016 and 2015, I did a lot of events. And what I was doing was just breeding new talent. And then if
Mm-hmm.
I felt like they were good enough, I would bring them to Beasley or bring them to King of the Dot, whatever they fit,
Right.
And
Right.
I have no problems after that. If I'm gonna get them that far, then I want to manage them. I want to be like a sports agent for them. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And put that together. So, I'm with it. I'm with it. If there's some dope dudes on the come up, I'm with it.
That's dope. That's dope. Um, I saw something recent. You said you really like you would want to battle Cal. I thought you would have said Surf, but you said Cal. Why did you say Cal? What do you think? What do you like about that matchup?
I just feel like Cal will actually show up.
Three
I feel like
rounds.
Surf is not gonna show up, and people are gonna let him get away with it. And I don't really want to waste my time because, to be honest with you, I'll be tight. Like I'll be tight, my nigga. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I'll be real tight,
Like if he
and I
pulled the
don't
Rum
really.
Nitty shit, like
He pull a rum nitty, he pull a verb. I don't have time for that, bro.
Right. Yeah. That shit. I was so tight with that verb shit, my nigga. I flew from LA to Chicago to see that
You know what
battle.
I'm saying?
And that nigga was up there like, man, I ain't even trying these throwaways. I was hot. I stopped going to events for like a year and a half after that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is whack.
Yeah,
That shit
that's
is whack. You know what I mean? And I don't have time for that. So it's just gonna piss me off. So
mm,
before I even get tight, let me take Cal. Let me get a good, and then maybe niggas will have to take it serious. Where it's such a demand for it that then he can't play with it.
right. I feel that. Yo, what are your expectations for this Math versus Hollow battle? Like, do you think it's whack that they battling each other?
I don't want them to battle. I understand why they battling. I don't want them to battle. And I just want it to be a classic. I don't want it to be a lot of drama and a lot of chatty patty. I'd rather it just be a great battle. They get their shit off their chest and niggas keep it moving.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hope it turns out well, man. I think it's gonna be fire though. I think Mav, because Mav ain't gonna hold no
Mav gonna
punches.
turn up.
Mav gonna
Not gonna
turn
hold
up.
no punches. You know what I mean? Mav not gonna hold no punches. Hollow not either. You could just tell from the face offs. You could just
Yeah.
tell from the little snippets of the face offs where it's going with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
And
it is what it is.
it's so much history behind this shit too, man. Oh, this is another thing I want to ask you, yo. So the original NYB was who? It was you, Math, Brooklyn Hands, D
D
Chambers.
Chambers, Hollow, BK Bear.
Okay, who brought Hollow in?
Basically like me and Chambers.
Oh, okay. And then Math was just like he was just cool with it. He
I
just
mean,
vibe
Math
with it.
was already fucking with Hollow. Like we niggas was just macking. Like niggas was
Yeah,
just chilling. You know what I mean? We all was on the same vibes. You feel what
right.
I'm saying? So it is what it is. We was all on the same vibes. I just feel like after a while niggas grow older and niggas feel different ways about different things, and niggas forget Hollow did two bids. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Niggas forget Mav had his own shit he was going through, so it's like I had my own shit, everybody. So after that niggas part ways and shit like that.
right. Now I wanted to segue from that into so you guys was NYB. But you guys like it wasn't just it didn't well at least to me as a fan when I was going to the computer and logging on. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like just a rap group. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we just hang around each
Nah,
other when.
niggas, niggas met each other off music. Yes, like
Mm-hmm.
I met Hollow and Grind Time. We both did our the very first Grind Time New York event is when I met Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
But we clicked because we felt like we were the only street niggas there. You feel what I'm saying? His
Yeah.
cousin Jim Dutch was there. My cousin E Rilla was there, and these were the only niggas we vibed with. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing. After going to URL, like we was all fighting for each other. You could see that in Grind Time. Like, why you think DNA gravitated towards me and Hollow and fucking and when we in Grizzlemania and you know what I mean, like you see us all fucking with each other, and then when we get to URL, Math hosted one of my battles in Grind Time, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been knew Math. I knew Math before battle rap. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like we used to do open shows together, open mics. We've seen each other at the studio before, all types of shit. So it's
Mm-hmm.
completely it niggas knew each other through music, but we didn't know each other personally. But when we all in the same field, it's lit.
Right.
It's popping. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like, all right, cool. Niggas was fucking with each other, and then niggas is on the same shit. Niggas smoke. Niggas fuck with bitches. Niggas go to club. Like
Yeah.
niggas is in the same type of vibes. You
Right.
know what I mean? And there was no problem with that. It's just I think when other shit starts happening, when fights and beef and drama, which is what always happens,
Mm-hmm.
that's when niggas end up going separate ways. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, what do you think about like the group shit today? Do you like? I don't be knowing. Like, man, I don't know about this shit now. Like,
I don't feel like. First of all, I don't feel like nobody ever had energy the way NYB had energy. Nobody, because we was smack security.
yeah.
Like you feel what I'm saying? Like nobody had that energy, nigga. We had that shit. A bunch of hood niggas. Now I just feel like it's a bunch of rappers and writers. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is cool and niggas is helping each other and shit. I don't feel like
That shit y'all was on though. Listen, man, y'all niggas. Not to bring up no old shit, but man, when that nigga Math, man, man, when that fucking blog with Louis the 13 came out, it's like that nigga Math found that nigga within like within 24 hours. Like he didn't even go to sleep. He was just looking for that nigga and found it. Like, yo, this shit was crazy back then. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it was lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was lit. Like, we wasn't there. We ain't know that. We saw the blog with y'all. Oh, shit, nigga, you ain't tell us you caught this nigga. Yo, what's up, boy? Yo, yeah, cool. You know that? Like, you know what I mean? So it was like, it was an energy. And you know what I mean? Like, certain shit you just can't reproduce. Even the album, people forget we made an NYB album that never came out. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yo, what's up? Man, we're gonna see more Brooklyn Hands this year, man. Like,
I definitely think y'all are, man. I got a phone call today about something with Hands, so I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Okay, man. You know, I rock with Hands heavy too. Just like his cypher freestyles and shit, fire,
He's
man.
the king. To me, he's the king.
30 yards back, blow his brains on his car mat. Yeah, I like that nigga, man. That nigga's ill.
That nigga's different, man. That nigga's different.
Hell yeah.
You know?
So 2019 on the battle side, what you got any things in the works?
I got one battle booked in March. I can't announce it yet, but I definitely got a battle booked in March. And you know, like I said, I'm in talks for 2 other battles that are real big. So like, I can play chess right now, man. I can play chess, and I want to.
Yeah.
You know, so
that's super dope. I want to ask you, yo, what you think about as far as 2018? What you think about the return of the Harlem Legends? What do you think about Mills and Mook's return?
Mills terrible. Mook was good. Mook was good. Yeah, my man is from Harlem. He with me right now. What you think of that?
Terrible.
Oh, he's
oh, come on, yo, what happened to Harlem World, man? What happened to the shit Lutz be talking about? Us, never them.
This shit got gentrified, man.
He said I was gentrify Harlem on them stages. You heard?
Oh shit, yo, y'all think Cassidy gonna be good?
I think Cass gonna be good. I still think Good's gonna win, but Cass gonna be good.
I think Good's gonna wash Cass. I ain't gonna hold you.
I still think Good's gonna wash him, but I think Cass gonna be good though. He got enough time.
Yeah, he got enough time, but I remember when I saw him on stage versus Diz. That garage shit wasn't the original. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nope, but that's what I'm saying about preparation, because he spit a whole different round. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, some be having bars. Like, he one of them niggas that still got verses on deck, and that's crazy. Because, you know, that's like some real old school shit that have mad verses on deck. So, you know.
That's dope. That's dope. Man, I definitely want to see you in the ring this year. I definitely want to see you back on Verbal Warzone this year again.
Nah, we working on some things, man. Definitely 2019 is gonna be real interesting.
Dope, man. All right, so man, just let the people know, man, where they could go get the music and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
man.
tap in with you.
If you stream your music on Spotify, Apple, all that, just search Cortez or search the record, Bodega record, or search the Method Man record, and then, you know, you'll find the real Cortez and stream all the music. SoundCloud, Tez Tuesdays. Hit my IG, Cortez_Bodega. You know, I'm just working, bro. The YouTube page, Cortez MAG. You know, that goes from Murder Afghan, Cortez MAG. And you know what I mean? I just want to stay consistent. I want to keep working. And, you know, like just like I said, for 2019, content.
Yeah, be on the lookout for all that.
Definitely though, bro. Appreciate you.
Definitely, man. We're gonna put the links to all those things you just talked about. We're gonna put the links to those in the description, man. Everybody could get tuned in with Cortez, man. We appreciate you coming on, brother.
Get at me, fam.
All right, appreciate you.
You already.